This Saturday is my local Magic Club's annual picnic, and they've asked me to do 15 minutes on our stage show during it. So I have 2 days to come up with a set list.
You have 2 days.
They asked me to do this a while ago, and in pure procrastination fashion that I always do, I've waited until the week of to put together a couple tricks for it. Luckily, this is only for the club, and it's gonna be a bunch of magicians, a bunch of guys I know, so I can have more fun with my tricks than if I was performing an actual stage show in front of a large crowd of lay people. What I'm gonna do first is something that I learned reading Gene Anderson's book, is I'm gonna write out all the tricks that I know or that I can think of in the next 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna write them out here, and then from that list, I'm going to pick 2 or 3 tricks to perform for the club. I've only got 15 minutes, so 3 tricks tops is what I'm gonna be doing. I can probably get away with 2. So I'm gonna get to writing these down, and I'll see you in a minute. And before I keep writing, a couple books I always like to reference if I need a quick trick for something is the Tarbell Lessons and Mark Wilson's Course in Magic. This one right here is the perfect beginner's magic book. It's the one I started with 15 years ago, or however long ago it's been now. So yeah, I'm gonna look through these and continue my list. One thing I like to do when I'm writing a routine is to figure out which trick I'm going to end with. It's sort of like when you're writing a story, you want to come up with the end of your story and then work your way there. So I like to come up with my final trick and then work my way there. But since I'm only doing 2 tricks, I just need a quick opener, and then I need another trick or 2 that takes up another 12 minutes, which is very easy to do. 15 minutes seems like a really long time. When you get up on stage, 15 minutes goes by so quickly, especially when you're working with spectators, because you never know what they're gonna do when they get up there with you.
You never know.
For like a 15-minute performance, you wanna practice to get around the 12-minute mark, I guess, or the 13-minute mark. Give yourself a couple minutes of breathing room. I think I'm gonna come out with a quick opener of Refilled. It starts off as a gag with an empty beer bottle that you stick in a paper bag and you vanish it. And then at the end of the trick, when you pull it out of the paper bag, it's refilled, hence the name Refilled. I'm gonna do another trick that I've had written down for a while that involves 6 spectators. I bring up 5 people and they get cards taped to their back, and then one person to choose a card, and then there's some shenanigans that go on, and the person that chose a card narrows the spectators down and chooses a spectator, and finds out that the card on their back also matches the card they chose from the deck. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna sit down and write out exactly what I'm gonna say here, and hopefully not screw this up. Hopefully by showing you all the behind the scenes of me getting ready for my performances, I can encourage you to get out there and perform for your friends and family and fellow magicians. I've always struggled with getting up in front of people, even though people tell me it doesn't look like I struggle when I get up in front of people, but I always do. I think that a lot of performers, or anybody that does anything creative really, can suffer from imposter syndrome from time to time, or all the time, but that's another video. This one is to show you my prep, my 2-day prep of getting ready for 15 minutes of magic for my local club. So subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I upload the performance and the review, my self-review of how I did. We will see. And then after that, I plan on doing videos on my prep for our contest in November. Our club has an annual contest, and I participated in it twice. The first time I participated, I got 2nd place. Yeah, 2nd place. And the People's Choice Award. And then the second time I participated, I did not place, but I did get the People's Choice Award, which I think is more important than placing 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, because if the audience likes you, then you're doing fine. I will see you in the next video. Wish me luck and leave a comment below.